5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring 'em out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you. Check it out. You now rocking with the best.
Here I am, goddammit. Here I am, goddammit. Here I am, goddammit. Here I am. Yeah.
Look at them, fellas.
Am I the meanest?
Come on.
Am I the prettiest?
Show enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Show enough.
But who am I?
Show enough.
Who am I?
Show enough.
I can't hear you.
Show enough.
Nigga, next time you hear grown folks talking, shut the fuck up here.
It was $35,000.
$35,000 cash money?
No, I get $35,000 plus one, right?
The one I gave.
No, you gave me six, all right? That was one. I had one. It was six, and the 35,000 plus one plus six leaves seven. $35,000 and seven, right? Motherfucker, can you buy that?
You buy that.
Let it ride, baby. Oh. Smoke.
Man. Here I am, goddammit. Here I am. Welcome to the Romello Marcellus Show. I am he and he is me. And yeah, man, if you made it through the weekend, you're a bad MFer. Shout out to my Commanders. Even though they lost, man, I'm going to tell you, they played a good game. Or, excuse me, they played a game. They didn't do the strategy or it wasn't as strategic as it's supposed to have been. Because, see, my boy is still playing kind of shell shock. But that's all right. We'll get you motherfuckers a Christmas. Don't. You and your dogs, Toto, too. Yeah. You come, yeah. And we'll get you when you come, yeah. Yeah. That's how this is going to go. We ain't worried about you. You got off on us. It's all right. It's all right. Listen, welcome to the Romello Marcellus Show. I'm he, man, and I'm here to talk about some things, man, that we need to talk about. And I'm going to say what most motherfuckers ain't willing to say. I want all the smoke. I don't have any filters about anything I say or do. And yeah, I'm going to keep it real because I'm not here to pander you. I'm here to put a little paint where it ain't and give you some understanding because in all you're getting, you should be getting that. Yeah. If you just joined the show tonight, man, let me say this much, man. I pray for the families, man, that are taking these hits, man, with these shutdowns and things of that nature. But on the real side, if you ain't got no money saved up, then bitch, that's on you because you've been pimping for years. Pimping. Taking them people's money, all of our money as taxpayers, because we've been paying your salaries too, like we pay the police, we pay everybody. But as far as I'm concerned, if you wasn't the one that you sat there and you robbed and got rich and you paid yourself because you was motherfucking poor and you ain't got no money to float your goddamn income right now, yeah, that's on you. I hope they don't drag it out as long as potentially they could on whatever they on, because trust me, they got theirs. And it professes the same thing. We've all been given the same 24 hours. And what you decided to do with it, man, that's on you. So what I will say is I hope that you are able to get through it and you are able to provide for your family and your cupboards not go bare and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, listen, you got to recognize in life when you are looking a gift horse in the mouth, make sure you get the gifts. Make sure you get the gifts. All right. So without further ado, man, I'm going to jump right into it, man. I got to handle the business. You know, I'm not going to sit here and play with y'all guys. If you like the show, man, follow me on the Insta Slut. Yeah. Tap, subscribe, man, and double tap. Let me know you came through. And also, if you're on Facebook, man, follow me at the Romello Marcellus Show on Facebook. And yeah, right here, man. Listen, tap, subscribe, hit that bell, man. Get your notifications. Let me know you came through. on the Ramel Show. That's all, folks. It's like the Ramel Marcellus Show right here, man. Let me know you came through. Wow, man. It has been a true week that has just passed. A lot of things have happened, man. You know, we lost D'Angelo, we lost a few other folks, but you know, I can only speak to our culture or what appears to be our culture, or the thing that has been shaped for us to believe that it is our culture. So tonight, man, without further ado, if you're just joining the show, here's the topic. Why do black people hate black people? Why do black people hate black people? See, for me, I'm going to dive right in. It's deeper than crabs in a barrel. It's deeper than envy. And what we're dealing with is centuries of engineered self-hatred. A system so slick, it taught us to associate ourselves with the reflection of fear, failure, and dysfunction. And then we call it culture. Yeah. I on a show previous, man, I talk about struggle love, man, and how people struggle with loving each other and loving themselves and that kind of thing. This is the same thing. So tonight we getting raw. We asking the question that too many people are afraid to say out loud or ask out loud. Why do black people hate black people? Why don't we celebrate each other in life as opposed to, man, we found out that Chickaroy, he just died, or Pookadoo, he just got shot over there on whatever street. And yeah, I got to put on my best suit and show up in my clean car and all this bullshit. And we got to show him some love on his way out. Give him his flowers. Put some flowers on the grave. Man, fuck that. Why don't we celebrate each other in life? Why is street culture more glorified than an individual walking across stage that has applied themselves to receive a scholarship that look like you? Or we dismiss it as being whitewashed. Or someone, hey, think about it. How many times you've been in high school or school and you say, well, an individual is speaking to the point where they've taken the time to clean up their vernacular, and you want to be like them white folks. Why do we only embrace each other when it's entertainment or some struggle shit or violence? You want to talk? Let's talk betrayal. Let's talk envy. Let's talk about the hood worshiping trauma at the same time while we sit back and we clown healing. Let's talk about how blackness got hijacked by pain and how some of us are still addicted to the bullshit. Yeah, make that shit make sense. Because a lot of times we talk about, oh, well, I'm black and I'm proud, without even understanding what the definition of black really means. Some may say, oh, it's an identity of being Moorish or Aboriginal or American national or some sort of tribal label to reclaim some sort of sovereignty, when in all actuality, let's look at the civil meaning of it and how we are directed to believe it is as opposed to what it truly is. Some may say it's a misrepresentation, but it's an actual factual. The context is civilitur mortis. It means to be civilly dead. Yeah. Being classified as black in this country and in the world means that you have no rights and no standing. Come on, man. I'm not talking no shit. The one thing I ain't gonna ever do is sit on here and spot some shit that I can't back up. You can look at anything from Rodney King to Martin Luther King and understand that this has been applicable across the board. We have no civil standing. We have no rights based on the things that we say. Listen, spiritually, there is accuracy in everything that comes across. I don't care how it's twisted. The facts are still are there. The power of life and death is in the tongue. We have been programmed to say certain things and speak certain things and prophesy certain things over ourselves. It's never a distortion. Yeah. Civilly dead. We go from one goddamn adjective to another to describe who we are, and all of them equal the same thing. I'm guilty of it too. But you know, you study to show yourself approved. Think about it. Think about it. It's like this, right? We look at our lives, man, and we don't even have an understanding of how we are being driven like sheep, like cattle that are driven into a fucking corral. Think about it. Being black and hood used to be curiosity. Curiosity, like a caged lion paced back and forth between bars, right? Of a system we never built. But we were forced to perform in it. Under whip, under yoke, under force, even down to the breeding of us. We were bred, man. Come on now. But at the same time, because those things happen to us, we can't even speak about it because, hell, it's politically incorrect. And now we're dealing with things where, critical in our race theories. Is it a theory that we were oppressed? We were enslaved? We were bonded? We were programmed? Think about all those young men before us, man, who were on those seasoning and breeding camps, man, that had put bags on their head just to breed. Because breeding was free labor. Because the master owned whoever he bought and everything it bored. So you got a young buck on there fucking his mama, his sisters, his cousins, anybody that he put him in front of. That was his job, to study him out. Yeah, same thing. Even to now, where those folks came into our neighborhoods, came into our situations where we thought that, hey, it's something to just be ourselves and allow these people in because they haven't done, Johnny ain't do nothing to us. Man, you have no fucking idea. Yeah. To them, it was something wild. It was something raw, untamed, something to film. And to further program us into things that we glorified, like Boys in the Hood, Minister Society. If you're going to look a little further, look, we can talk about motherfucking Sweetback. We can talk about fucking Youngblood. We can talk about Cornbread, Earl and Me. We can talk about a whole bunch of films. Shit, even down to Dolomite. All them exploitation films that put us in the position where we began to glorify our own self-struggle and lack of worth. Shit. They came into the neighborhood, gave us some crumbs. What we do? We handed them the keys, invited them in. Invited them right on into the cipher. Let them gentrify our situation, our grief, and sample our pain on the tracks that never credited our trauma. We didn't even protect our culture. We gave it to them. Lock, stock, and barrel. We helped them package it. We didn't even defend our quote unquote hood that niggas out here. A lot of niggas out here in these streets died with their boots on, talking about, hell, I'm from Crenshaw Mafia. I'm from motherfucking whatever hood you want to represent. You know what I mean? You in Chicago, wherever you are from. That little 5-6 block radius, 4 block radius, your mammy is in there on Section 8. You don't own nothing in there. But you were willing to trade your life for a bullshit cause for an individual to profit off of you, that the individual that was profiting off of you wasn't even profiting off of you. You're going to let that go over your head. But I'm going to tell you like this. What the ultimate folks did, they turned around and commodified it. Just like stock traded on the market. They built you into an immortalization. Your mammy bought into it lock, stock, and barrel when she took the Section 8 and the food stamps. Boy, girl. They were just waiting for you to turn 18 so they can send you to the farm and strip you of your 13th and 14th and 4th and 5th Amendment. Slave. We let the same people who once crossed the street when they saw us now cross right on into our spaces, copy our slang, remix our rhythm, and rewrite our motherfucking story. All while we stood there smiling for the fucking camera. Cheese, bitch. Yeah. Begging for their motherfucking approval. Yeah. Let me say this to you. It's a goddamn shame where you got niggas rolling around here trying to buy Louis Vuitton, Chanel, all that bullshit. Balenciaga got the lights on the ground and all that bullshit so that you can validate yourself to another person that looks like you. Bitch, you the plug. Why do you need to continue to give your energy to others to validate yourself? Boy, that's going to go over a lot of you niggas' head. Yeah. They came and conquered the very thing they feared. They rebranded it, made billions, and sold it back to our punk asses and made us pay full freight. Man, listen, if we were sharp enough, we would have been like, look, man, I know you're going to go ahead and make millions and billions, but we ain't going to pay full freight for it. But, you know, listen, you go into Louis Vuitton, you never see a sale sign up there. You never see a sale sign in Chanel. You'll never see a sale sign in Balenciaga. You will never see a sale sign in Yves Saint Laurent. Never. But they rebranded it and sold all of that goofy shit right back to us at full freight. And now, as we have been when they first came in and dropped the packages off in the middle of the night and had the motherfucking census jokers rolling up to the door because daddy was at work talking to mama and saying, hey, we got a little check for you. We're going to give you a little more. We'll give you a little more. Daddy not there. He don't need to be there. We got you. Yeah. And like the Sandman, they hypnotized our asses and put us to sleep. So now we got a day and age where motherfuckers are hypnotized by the likes, addicted to aesthetics, flexing pain and as power, and calling that motherfucking shit healing. And they ain't done no motherfucking work. Make it make sense. We have truly confused rebellion with self-destruction. Because we are destroying our motherfucking selves. Anytime I can look out and say, man, and I got daughters and granddaughters, and see a black woman, a beautiful black woman that could potentially have a whole bunch of shit at her feet, and to get her money, she's a renegade hoe. She online shaking ass on the Insta slut, on OnlyFans. Yeah. I ain't knocking you for your dollar. But the same dollar you get, I promise you, because you ain't got no understanding of you reckless in a motherfucker, because you got to continue to shake it for the next 5-10 years. Yeah. Make that shit make sense. Even down to betrayal. I was watching a video earlier, man, and I'm telling you, it vexed the shit out of me. Fuck Adam 12, Adam 21, whatever the fuck this white boy name is. Listen to me. If I got brothers and sisters that are willing to try and do the best they can to get out of gang culture, who the fuck are you to talk about whether or not they solid or not? You've made millions on them. At the same time, you have made coonism the whole another plateau where you were willing to pay 6 or 7 dudes to jump on your white woman and do things to her that you could never do. But you can turn around and talk shit about people who are willing to get out of the game. or that game without being DP'd or put off a set or any of that kind of thing. Yeah. But this is speaking volumes to what I'm talking about tonight. Yeah. So here's the thing. We live in a society that is so cookie cutter that has put a lot of our people to sleep, that a free thinker we can call betrayal, or someone who's betrayed us, to someone who has a mind who sets them in a position of individualism. We let outsiders study our culture like it was a sociological project, while we were forgot, or while we forgot that we were sacred or it was sacred. So now we look at each other with this disgust. I can't stand this nigga. I can't stand this motherfucker. Not because we hate him, but because we were trained to hate us. Hate the reflection, hate the reminder, hate the struggle. We let tourists take the wheel of a ride they never built to survive. They didn't just steal the culture. They stole our mirror. And we ain't like what we've seen ever since. Black folks, we just became characters in somebody else's motherfucking comedy sketch. That's real talk. They came for the drip, but left with the whole goddamn blueprint. And they can program what the fuck we seeing and believing in with some crumbs. Because we believe that we're supposed to have something that we already belong to. Listen, if Jesus is black, and let me tell you something, Jesus is black, they talk about him being in the wilderness with the enemy, with the devil. And the devil said, listen, if you just get on your knees and worship me, I'll give you all that you see before you. A lot of you hoe ass motherfuckers already done sold out. Bent your knee. Yeah. Bent your goddamn knee. I ain't willing to do it for something that already belongs to me. Yeah. It's like neighborhoods. We out here beefing over neighborhoods we don't even own. Defending blocks that ain't even on our own fucking credit report, nor our mammies and the mammies before them. That's some hoe ass shit. Yeah. We made being real a costume they could rent, but forgot to keep the spirit exclusive. Yeah. So tonight, man, I ask, why do black people hate black people? Maybe because we let outside motherfuckers define what blackness even means. And when you don't own your own story, you just an extra in somebody else's motherfucking movie. Make that shit make sense. You just an extra. You just on the scene. You know, motherfuckers pass across the screen. Yeah. That's basically all we've been in our own situation. But we got people come in and gnaw on us and bite us and do whatever the fuck they want to do to us, and call us whatever they want to call us, and perpetuate their narratives against us. So here's the thing. On top of that, man, we talk about how violence and toxic masculinity and hypersexuality and self-destruction are marketed as the realest form of blackness. Make that shit make sense. I can't grasp it. Because in all actuality, man, listen, what I do know is that we have not been the best version of ourselves. We truly have not. Yeah. We truly have not been. let's talk about what really has been the agenda over the last maybe 20 years or so for us as black folks. It's been marketing, branding. Hmm. Let's unpack how violence and toxic masculinity, hyposexuality, and self destruction are marketed as the realest form of blackness. Hmm. Hmm. It's been all about a marketing campaign that's been running on black folks for decades because it ain't Nike. No, nigga, it ain't Apple. None of that shit. It's degeneracy. They taught us that the only way to earn respect is through fear. That if you ain't busting your motherfucking gun, you ain't real. That if you ain't sliding for your hood, then you ain't loyal. But let's keep it a stack. What did that loyalty ever pay you back? Graveyards and mugshots, huh? Put you in a position to really test your manhood. Cause trust me, majority of you niggas that went up the motherfucking road, you can't handle that pressure that come in there where a nigga whether to beat your face off the top of your head or make you grab your knees, because he ain't gonna kill you. You ain't ready for that. Yeah. Violence became the rites of passage, but only for a few of us. Not for white boys living out there in the suburbs, and not for them Asian kids who got them tech scholarships and trying to get the same privileges as us, because shit, we walked and got our asses beat and hung on trees and cannibalized and some more shit. Just us. And they package it in every song, every movie, every so-called real ass story. But ask yourself, who owns the camera filming the narrative and who profits from every free homie t-shirt while your homie is doing life over it? Even the toxic masculinity bullshit. Let's talk about the broken blueprint of manhood. The shit we inherited. We were told emotions was weakness. We were told that love makes you soft. That if you ain't controlling her, you losing her. That the only way to leave is to dominate her. And now we got generations of men who are confused trauma with toughness. Nigga, you hurting. But because the world's told you otherwise, you can't even put yourself in a position to go get no kind of healing. Shit, we call it being a man. But what it is really is a prison with no walls. You can't even cry. You can't heal. You can't even ask for motherfucking help. All you can do is posture, perform, destroy, until you self-destruct and all the walls that you built up come crumbling down while society claps for the fucking show until your story ends, whether you in the dirt or in somebody's motherfucking cell. And God forbid we talk about your hypersexuality. All of us, they turn our bodies into currency. You don't see it? Our women are merely performers. Ain't art. Everywhere they go, they got to be tooting their little nasty asses up in the restaurant and Popeyes and the goddamn 4-star restaurants and twerking. Yeah, twerking. You are now tuned in. You know what? I ain't even gonna go there with y'all, man. I could press buttons on, but at the same time, let me say this to you. I had to catch myself because I was gonna go somewhere that would offend some folks, so I had to stop myself. But what I will say is this: it is a shame that we have been put in a position that, for a black woman to be heard, a lot of times she has to strip, or a black man has to brag about breaking hearts to be relevant. Every time we do this, we lose a little more of our own true essence. which contributes to our self-destruction. Here's the cold truth. The biggest op isn't outside. It's internal. It's how we kill our own potential before it even breathes. Yeah. It's how we laugh through therapy, clown the nerds, shame the fathers, and praise the chaos. Look, I just came on here for a few minutes, man. I just want to put a little paint with it. I'm not going to hold y'all up, man. I'm basically saying this, man. Listen, I don't understand why we hate each other the way we do, because, hell, we only show each other love when the motherfucker die away from here. Oh, I want to give my flowers. Or is it truly that you just want to be seen because you got Munchausen syndrome and you want some fucking attention from the people that you are in your circle with? Because honestly, you didn't give a fuck about the motherfucker when he was alive. Because if so, you would have showed up on his line or her line, hey, professing all the good shit they were doing. Make it make sense. So we talk about, let's circle back to the degeneracy shit. Because a lot of motherfuckers like, we degenerates like a motherfucker. It ain't who we are. It's who we were taught to be. Marketed and sold and streamed and celebrated. But if we flipped the narrative, if we ever made intelligent, sexy, healing, powerful, and unity profitable, the world wouldn't be ready for us. They would not. They wouldn't be ready for us. Nothing they can do. What I will say is this. Ain't who we are. It's who we were taught to be. Once again, ain't who we are. It's who we taught to be. And all you're getting, get you some understanding, man. Let people see you. Love on yourself, man. And, you know, don't let people tell you you can't do anything, because you can do anything you put your mind to. And all you're getting, like I said, once again, get you understanding. And I'm going to let y'all go. Get off my line. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next Monday, man. Share this, man. Hit the live down there, man. And click all the subscribes and the bells and the whistles and all that shit. Love y'all. Peace.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring 'em out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events. Major show alert! All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you. Check it out. You're now rocking with the best.